Hey Ravens, welcome to this week's edition of ONW Now. I'm Shelby Orton alongside Addison Smith.
For this episode, we'll take a look at news happening around the world and how an attraction in Kansas City honored our veterans this past weekend.
We have a lot of interesting stories in this episode, so let's get started. As you know, last week was the week of giving, and on Friday we had our annual blood drive. Let's take it to Brian Gonzaga and Paige Gersner with the story.
Hey Ravens, I'm here to our annual blood drive to see what our Raven community is doing to support the Kansas City metro area.
The blood drives to help out members of the community that have been in accidents or have injuries and need a surgery.
Any and all blood donated during this blood drive was delivered to the KCMO metro area.
We did this to the community blood center, so they house all the blood and stuff, and they give it out to the people who need it for like different surgeries and transplants and stuff. So
this has been Paige Gersner and Brian Gonzaga. Now back to the desk.
With the world constantly changing, it can be hard to keep up with events happening globally. Let's have Savannah Capps give us an update with an episode of International News.
Good afternoon, Ravens. I'm Savannah Capps, back with another episode of Around the World. Last Wednesday, another tragic shooting occurred in California. At the Thousand Oaks Country Music Dance Hall, 28-year-old Ian Long shot and killed 12 people, then himself. A number of Las Vegas shooting survivors were at the Thousand Oaks that evening. One, unfortunately, did not survive Long's rage. During his deadly rampage, Long decided to make a quick post to Instagram. "It's too bad I won't get to see all the illogical and pathetic reasons people will put in my mouth as to why I did it," the military veteran said in the post. "Fact is, I had no reason to do it, and I just thought, life is boring, so why not? We mourn the victims and their families during this tragic time." On a brighter note, last Friday in Australia, 18 doctors came together to change the life for the Peldon family. 15-month-old conjoined twins, Nima and Dawa, were successfully separated. Conjoined twins occur 1 in every 200,000 births, and 60% are stillborn. If they do survive a day, only 35% live longer than that. The Peldon twins are a miracle. The girls were joint at the torso, and luckily the only organ they shared was their liver, which the doctors were able to successfully split amongst both children. Lead surgeon Dr. Cremary said, "There's nothing better in any operation than to be able to go to the parents and say we have been able to take care of your child." Congratulations is in order for not only the Peldon family, but all the doctors that were able to pull the operation off. That's all for this episode, Ravens. This has been Savannah Capps. Now back to the desk.
Every year, eCommunication opens up our classrooms for a night to show incoming 8th graders and anyone interested in joining the academy what each strand is and show them the overall environment of the program. At the event, there were student experts from animation, convergence, sports, web design, graphic design, and entertainment. These students helped explain the courses and the steps incoming students need to take to be a part of the academy.
We're here at the Ecom Open House here to kind of get the 8th graders involved, interested in the Ecom program, hopefully persuade them to join. It's really cool. We get to hang out here and just talk to some 8th graders.
All right. This event was a great opportunity to preview what a student's future could be if they decide to join the program. If you or anyone you know is interested in engineering, head out to the Engineering Academy's Open House tonight from 6 to 8 to learn more about their program.
With Media Day happening this Tuesday, we sent it to Dee Gorey to get us prepared for winter athletics.
What's up, Ravens? It's your boy Dee Gorey, and welcome to Game Day Northwest. Today I'm coming at you with the boys soccer recap and a recap over Media Day. Let's get to it. Our boys soccer team just wrapped up a great 2018 season. Let's take it to Jack Clayton and Molly Howell for a recap.
Entering the 2018 season, the expectations for the boys soccer team were astronomical.
I think if you asked the guys coming back this year, I think they would have said number 1, Sunflower League title, number 2, a regional championship, number 3, getting to the state Final Four probably would have been what everybody expected this year from us.
This season we started off kind of rough. We had 2 losses pretty quick, and then we had 2 losses, 1 tie by the end of the season, and then the end it didn't go very well.
So based on postseason, none of us, we didn't get to where we wanted to go. I think the thing that I've tried to reiterate to them, though, is that, winning a league title back-to-back years after never having done it before is a pretty impressive accomplishment. And this year, I felt like our league was as deep as it's ever been. So to be able to win another league title, while I know the guys are disappointed in not getting to where they ultimately wanted to get, I wanted to make sure that they focus on the fact that it's a very impressive feat.
On top of their second league title in a row, the team accomplished a lot.
And I think this group of seniors is leaving with like an 81% win percentage over the 4 years. They've won like 55 games in 4 years, which is ridiculous. And so we went 4 years in a row with double-digit wins, which had never happened in school history, and 2 league titles in a row, which had never been done in school history, let alone winning one. So there are a lot of things with this group that I'm proud of. I think in the end, for this particular team, I think the fact that we were able to defend that league title, knowing that the expectations were going to be on us, I think that's the thing I'm most proud of.
Despite the overall success of the season, Klusman is still bothered by the conclusion.
Feels bad, man. Just, I mean, it's kind of weird thinking it didn't even seem that long ago, like freshman year, playing like East for the first time, and then now it's already gone. Like it just moved so quick.
On Tuesday, November 13th, our Sports Information Director class hosted its second annual Winter Media Day. Coaches and athletes from each of our winter sports answered questions from our reporters. Check out this video showing some of the highlights.
It's kind of hard to compare the two. Graham and Hernandez both have their own specific set of skills. Graham, I think, did a wonderful job of just being that coach and being the supportive person that he is. And then Hernandez does an amazing job at the specific techniques of bowling.
Pretty much off season, we have like summer swimming. You go year round. You swim pretty much all the time if you're that good.
We look for tall guys, short guys, bigger guys, skinny. It doesn't matter. It's definitely a sport for anybody. But what does help make them a lot better is whether they're disciplined, hardworking, and really eager to learn.
I think we have really good team chemistry, and we're all really close, like on the court and off the court, so I think that helps.
Some of us have played together for 3 or 4 years, so I think that is really good for our foundation.
Since the summer, we've got a lot better at a lot of things. I'd say we've got a lot better at shooting, and with that, we also have weights, so we've gotten a lot stronger, and that helps with like getting contact and going to the rim and rebounding.
And my all-important Skittles, taste the rainbow.
That's it for this edition of Game Day Northwest. For Landon Daniel and the rest of the SID team, it's been your boy D. Gorey. Have a great rest of your day, Ravens. Now, back to the desk.
This past Sunday, and Jacob Kaufman headed out to the World War I Museum in Kansas City, Missouri to check out the unique ways the monument honored veterans and active duty members.
On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, 1918, the Allied powers in Germany signed the armistice that would end what was then the deadliest war in European history. Today, exactly 100 years later, we gather here at the National World War I Museum in Kansas City, Missouri, to commemorate the event and remember those who served.
In honor of those who served in the World War, defense of liberty and our country. So reads the inscription on the base of Liberty Tower. This past weekend, many gathered to do just that, honor the fallen, on the centennial anniversary of the original Armistice Day.
For me, I try to say thank you to people who have gone before me, other veterans that have served in other wars and stuff like that.
For Christopher May, who served with the Army in Iraq and Pakistan, it's a matter of duty to those who came before him.
It's important to remember the sacrifice of other people and to kind of visit places like this, like World War I, the wars that came before us.
The museum showcases many artifacts from the war, ranging in size from small medals to full-size airplanes, as well as pictures and audio presentations. But this past weekend, the main displays were outside, with an art exhibit featuring 117 poppies, and at night, the whole tower lit up in red. Why poppies? Because they grew on the battlefield and have become a symbol of remembrance.
The biggest thing for me was seeing all the faces from different places, how people sacrificed, they came together to fight what they thought was a important and good cause.
May was one of many veterans and tourists visiting the museum for this historic anniversary, and it was an event that brought us as a community together, peace and remembered. For ONW Now, Jacob Kaufman.
With Thanksgiving right around the corner, we thought it would be a good idea to see what people know about the famous holiday. Let's send it to Nina Rice and Shelby Orton for the special edition of Word from the Halls.
What's up, Ravens? We're out in the hallways testing your Thanksgiving knowledge. Let's see how you do.
What year was the first Thanksgiving held?
1783.
It was in 1640? No, that's not right. Yeah.
1527.
No, it was like 17 something.
1611.
1611. 1621. How fast can a wild turkey run?
As fast as it can.
13 miles an hour on the dot.
7 miles per hour.
No, 20 miles per hour.
Hey, 7 plus 13 though?
How many pumpkin pies are eaten on Thanksgiving?
Too many.
I'll say 20.
Million.
2. Oh wait, by everyone? Oh, I thought you meant like per family. I don't know. Like 2,000.
78 million.
2 million.
50 million.
What kind of bird is a turkey? What do you mean, what kind of bird? I don't know.
I'm a flightless bird.
It's not a bird.
A flying one.
They're just a bird. Just a bird.
What do you mean what kind of bird? It's a bird. Birds are birds.
A wild one.
A mammal.
What kind of bird?
Right.
What kind of bird is a turkey?
It's not a bird.
Trick question.
I'm done.
That's all for us this week, Ravens. For more ONW news, be sure to subscribe to our ONW Raven Daily YouTube channel, where on Monday, Lena Satarin will catch you up on what you may have missed over the weekend. And check out our website at onwravens.net, where this week you can find a special article written by Tressa McKiff on social media.
For Lana and Daniel and Shelby Orton, this has been Addison Smith. We'll see you next week, Ravens.